What's up, y'all? It's me, TaliahMereé, and happy Wednesday! So today I decided I wanted to do a really simple kind of beat, but I wanted to give myself a bold lip. I am trying to dip into, different lip combinations. It's not something that I've really been into. So if you do have any suggestions for any lip combos, please leave them in the comments, or you can reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram at TaliahMereé. And if you want to see how I got this look, then make sure to keep on watching. Alright queens, as you can see, I've done my brows off camera and I am currently brushing the shade Bonafide from the It's a Mood ColourPop palette in my crease. And I just did a little quick show of the row of the shades that I'm going to be using. I'm now using the shade Everywhere, and that's like this orangey, it's more of a brown color in the pan, but it looks kind of orange on camera. But I'm just applying that to both eyelids. Now I'm going in with the shade Fascination, which is like a deep purple kind of maroon color, and I'm just putting that in the outer 3/4 of my eye. And then I go back in with the shade Everywhere and just blend out those harsh lines. And I'm just doing the same thing on the other eye. And if you didn't catch it, I was using the It's a Mood palette by ColourPop. I actually got this palette for free from them, so shout out to ColourPop for that. And now I'm just going in on the inner portion of my eyelid and I'm using the shade Bonafide. And I'm just going back in and, blending out the edges with Fascination. I also go on top of that directly in the middle with the shade Reunion, just to add a little bit of, sparkle, glitter. Now I'm going in with the Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer from First Aid Beauty. And I'm just making sure to rub that in completely, hydrate everything, get under those eyes. And honestly, everything that I'm using today is hydrating, which usually I don't do. I actually almost always stick on the more matte side, but I decided to switch it up. Now I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, and this is in the shade Light 70W. And upon putting it on my face originally, I felt like it was maybe a little bit too light, but when I was swatching the shades in the store, this was the most similar. You can kind of see the color of the foundation after it's oxidized, because people are trying it, so you can see like the little bits that are left over on the pump. So I try to compare that to my skin tone in store, and with the mask and everything, I was really trying it on my hand, not my face, but I feel like it blends out pretty well. In the summer, this would definitely not be a foundation shade that I can use because my skin tone changes quite a bit from winter to summer. And as we are in the middle of January, or I guess close to the end of it, I'm quite pale. Anyways, you can see that this foundation is not extremely full coverage, something that I would generally use, especially since I have a lot of scarring right now, but it is doing the job. And now I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealers in the shade Chestnut and Fawn. And I'm using my beauty blender to blend those out. But as you can see, you can still see some of that hyperpigmentation from acne. And now I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Tan, and this was the most similar to my skin tone. I didn't want to make an extremely bright under eye for this look, especially since I already am extremely light. I don't think I need to be any lighter. I'm honestly trying to get into different colors, and I don't really feel like I'm not a person who's into doing colorful makeup, but if you have any color suggestions for makeup, let me know. Drop them in the comments, you know, something. As you can see, I'm just highlighting all of the areas you would normally highlight on your face. And I'm blending everything in with my beauty blender, which honestly lately I've really been feeling like the beauty blender is not the way, especially for my skin in the condition that it's in right now. Brushes just give me way better coverage, and I just really enjoy using them more. I know a lot of people swear by beauty blenders, but it's just really not my thing. I don't think. And it really never has been. I really have never liked the beauty blender, and I always used to buy like the cheaper ones just because I was like, why would I spend $20 on a beauty blender when I don't even really like them that much? And now that I have like the actual beauty blender brand, I don't have any complaints about the actual blender. It is really, you know, soft. It's nicer than a lot of those other ones, but it's really just not for me. Anyways, I blended out that concealer with the Real Techniques 402 brush. Now I'm going in with the same brush and using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fair Light and also Light Medium. I just mixed those two colors together. And yeah, I'm just applying that under the eyes and on all of the other areas that I put concealer. Now I'm using the Morphe 8M palette, which is one of their face palettes, and I'm using the shades Originator and Megastar to contour or bronze my face. And then I go in with the shades Peppy and Creator to blush my cheeks up a little bit. And I did do my lips off camera, and here we have it, the final results. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.